Welcome to the round 2 match between National Master Fumitoks and GRXbullet, also National Master, otherwise known as Chewy, for those of us in the know. I'd like to welcome my guest commentator, TheLoneWolf. Welcome.
Hello, everybody, and thank you, Queen Rosemary.
That's no problem.
Let's see what they're up to.
Yes, I might even just quickly roll back the moves just to see how we started here.
Okay. So
there we go.
What I'm interested about at the very beginning is the time usage in this first opening, because that's going to be a very good indicator of the prep level.
Yes, if someone has to stop and think, then obviously they're not just straight into prep.
Yeah, I think Chewy found the top line, but he had to think a bit.
Yeah.
So at least that's a good sign.
Yep. Okay. Just checking we're live. Welcome, viewers.
I don't think I see you live yet.
It takes a little minute, just might have to refresh.
Yeah, maybe.
Of course, they got the first 10 moves banged out quickly before we started streaming. So I was busy sending messages. So what's your prediction for this match?
Oof, it's a tough one for sure. They're both very strong players. I think the bracket was kind of unfair there, but
it was tough. Yeah, it was a very tough draw.
Yeah, even Clearcast in the first round was a very strong opponent. Of course, he's been in the candidates before. I mean, obviously the whole bracket is packed with very good and experienced players. So yeah, it's not a surprise that we get this.
That's it. I don't think there's going to be any. Yeah, there's going to be any easy route through the candidates for anybody.
Yeah, indeed. And I think it comes down to who's most motivated and has most time to prepare, and also who's on his day on the day of the match. Because sometimes you just have a bad day, and that can happen to basically everybody. If I would have to pick some favorites, some guys who start with a slight advantage, I guess Chewy is one of the top contenders for sure, and GSVC as well.
Yeah.
And then Larso. I think those three are the
the obvious strong people. What about dark horses? Do you think there's anybody who could who's maybe not been a regular that could cause an upset?
I think Fumitoks is indeed one of the most potential dark horses, to be honest. I think if he takes it seriously, which is not a given.
Yeah.
And I don't really like what he did here. Bishop takes h6. I would have done pawn at g5.
Okay.
But he wants to make it faster for some reason. I don't think there was any need to rush that decision. Maybe he was scared of knight c2, which is reasonable. Knight c2 would have threatened the bishop on e3 with check.
Sure.
But and now Black has less reasons to play that, because sure, he's attacking the rook, but the rook moves and then he doesn't have knight takes e3 anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, it is not. Okay, interesting. So now he doesn't have the last pawn to mate. What's the plan?
Interesting time situation here. I know Chewy seems quite low on time already.
Yeah, I think he's really trying to put pressure on time here. But I think at this point, this is where he should stop and think a bit. Because I don't think this is... Okay.
Nice. Good start for me. 1-0.
Yeah, that was clean, but I still think, even though he sees very strong attack, in that position he should take it slightly slower. Like, he has 3 minutes on the clock.
Okay.
No, maybe I'm being too harsh on him, but this is something it can be really double-edged. Sometimes it does put a lot of pressure on the opponent because you're blitzing everything and he's slow. But yeah, it can also fire back. So let's see what's going on in this second game. I think the most important thing was to see if Chewy would go for e4 or d4 approach. That is kind of an indicator of if he prepped or not.
Right.
Usually e4 is considered to be much more of a tactical opening. It leads to many more theoretical lines.
Sure.
And d4 is a bit more chessy. You can play many different moves or move orders, and it's more or less fine. Like, the game is gonna be slow attrition anyway, and it doesn't punish too much not knowing theory. So the fact that he went e4, very convinced. I kind of missed the time usage. I wanted to check if he was surprised by bishop c5. I know
in this game or in the first game?
In this game, yeah. Fumi chose to defend with this bishop c5 approach, which is obviously very played. It's one of the oldest openings, but it's not something Fumitoks plays, really. So I wanted to see if this was a surprise for Chewy.
Okay.
And yeah, I see they're both kind of taking some time.
Yeah,
so what happened here?
Settled down a little bit from the first game.
Yeah. So it's all very normal theory up to knight takes f6, which is.
And let me know if you want to scroll back any moves as well to show anything, because obviously you can't move the pieces.
Right. I'm sorry, because I'm looking through my screen, and I was obviously going back a bit, and
yeah. So let me know if you want to go back to a certain move or something, and we can go back and look at it.
I think move 9, knight takes f6 as the critical point where they went out of theory.
So here, there.
Exactly, move 9, and usually bishop h4 is the move. It's interesting that Chewy went for this. I don't think it's bad. I think it's very reasonable, but I think that puts both of them out of known territory.
Oh, I missed that. Sorry, I literally went back and missed the end of the game. That's very bad of me. I'm actually
no worries. I was also a bit too slow for the pace of the game.
You're okay, right? Let's see if we can catch up with this one.
These guys are fast. They
So this early queen h5, is this a Fumi thing?
Yeah, this is definitely Fumitoks thing, and I don't know if he should repeat this many times, because I see already the first game, Chewy, he took some time to reply, but now he blitzed immediately the top line, the same thing he played last game.
Yeah.
And I think he has already some improvement in mind.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's always a balance between it worked the first time, but then also they're prepared for it the next time. If he just repeats the same as the first game.
Exactly. So usually you have to have an improvement in mind when you repeat. Otherwise, he would have switched.
Sure.
But he knows. I mean, Chewy knows that this line is supposed to be good for black. If black knows, it's tough. So that's why he's repeated it, and he's trying to find the correct moves.
Sure.
So last game he went h6, which is a bit of a passive approach. This game he found the top move, which was bishop at f4.
Okay.
But Fumi was very fast in replying anyway. I mean, he probably expected that,
Yeah.
considering it's
I'm
a
sure they've
line.
had a little bit of a look at it at least.
Yeah. I actually played a couple games against him yesterday in these lines, where I
Right.
was playing as black with this bishop at f4, and we're discussing a bit. But I see he went for this queen at a3 approach, and now Chu is burning his time. Because it's
Yep.
not a bad position, but it's very not obvious what to do as black. Like many options, and then suddenly time is slipping away.
Yeah, and definitely if you have to think, the time can just disappear. I mean, for people like me, especially when I don't know so much theory, I find time management is really hard.
Yeah, and now he's just gonna snap a pawn. You can c7, and I guess the idea is to take on e6, even though you are also opening f line for the rook, which has to be considered.
Yes. Yeah, you don't want
You see black
stuff coming down here, but
really,
I see what you're saying. It is tempting to get rid of this, some sort of chip away a bit at the kingside defense.
Right, and then it's also hard to defend the e6 pawn. So say, okay, so he sidestepped with the king. Maybe he was preventing something like knight takes a6, f takes e6, and then bishop at b3 or something like that, which attacks the diagonal where the king is. So it's just preparing for that, and now he's forcing the knight takes bishop. I expect pawn takes here. And now white has to find...
Yeah, I was just going to say, is it worth doing this to get... And then obviously you can open up this a little more, maybe. But
yeah, this is a bit of a slow approach, but considering black doesn't have much in hand, it's probably correct. I think black could try some knight at b4 attack, but no, he goes straight for f2. So I expect maybe knight f3 here, or bishop at f3. So you want to block the diagonal, the column to f2.
Sure.
Either that, or you don't care and you take h6, because I mean, black cannot take f2.
It's pretty scary. Like, I think I would be wanting to put something on this to stop.
Yeah, it's a matter of move order, I guess. You can always take h6 at any moment. That's not gonna run away.
Yeah, but he's not going anywhere just now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think d4 can be safely ignored. I think you just take h6 here, and then he takes back, and sorry, what? I think I lost you there. Just 1 second.
Sorry, no, it's okay.
So I expect bishop d2 now, probably. Just gonna sidestep with the bishop. If he takes on c3, then pawn b takes c3 back.
Yeah.
And I think white is cruising to victory here.
Definitely white looks more comfortable to me and my limited knowledge, and also up on time.
Yeah.
Definitely, I think we're going to get a match out of it today. I don't think it's going to be a pushover.
Definitely, yeah.
And sure. Chewy down under 20 seconds.
And they're both going to push with white. Chewy with this more proper approach, and Fumitoks with this... how can I call them gently?
Just say it.
Not engine lines. It's like, when chess players play bird opening or things like that. When they just...
You mean like kind of improvised or troll type stuff, or maybe not that strong?
Troll, it's just to avoid main theory. It's just, when you want to play a game without relying on theory lines.
Sure.
You give away some advantage, but you get a game.
Yeah.
So it's a trade.
I was just going to say I'm tempted with this because you can take, and if they move, you can put You know, you can threaten to put queens and things there, bishops.
Yeah,
Like even
I
bishop
think
here is
for
tempting
now-
too, but I think, I don't know, maybe a bit soon.
I think just taking h6 is correct.
Yeah, just one at a time.
White is very safe,
And
and
now
he
he's
can
down 4
step to
seconds.
f1. Okay, he chose d1, but doesn't really matter.
He can
And now I
still
think
put
bishop
or
f6
something,
is
yeah.
a kill. Yeah, and queen
Yeah,
h8.
that's
Yeah.
it. It's over. Wow, 2-1.
Let's go Fumitoks. So he's repeating this defense, which didn't really work out very well the first time. Let's see. Oh, okay. So now he's gonna try to. He was gonna try to change the move order to get bishop h4. So if you notice, he played before playing bishop g4 to avoid these knight takes f6 lines, which he probably didn't prepare. He was probably not ready for it, even if it was suboptimal. He
just to
was
push this
tricky
pawn
with move
here.
order and
yeah.
I
played some games like this recently, but I did find it very scary. There's a lot of space around the king, and it got invaded pretty quickly with pieces. Yeah. Although I know it's supposed to be theory, it's still hard to play if you're not used to it. I think.
Yeah, it is John Lee lines. I think. I think I faced John Lee in these lines quite a bit when I was starting out Crazyhouse, and you have two approach basically to these kind of positions. Either you take on g5 and you go for the tactical approach.
Yeah.
And that works if you know what you're doing.
Sure.
But it gets very sharp. Or you you do this bishop g3, which is honestly what I would have expected from Chewy, because it's more positional. It's still good for white. Yeah. It's +2, +3, or something like that, and it avoids all the
nice to make this diagonal a bit more secure too.
Yeah, it's a matter of like taking the position slowly. He's giving up the possibility to mate fast with some sharp attack. Like I don't know. I will say some lines that I remember. For instance, instead of going bishop g3, he could have gone knight takes g5, bishop takes d1, knight takes f7, crazy stuff like that. But since he knows that Fumi is coming prepared, because he's playing this, he's going for these lines. He's trying to avoid all the tricks. He's gonna play it slowly and safe, and see if in the long run he can convert the position. And see now Fumi is thinking. Now it gets a bit more less obvious, less tactical.
Yeah.
He's gonna try to use that f2 pin. So I expect he takes on g3 and then bishop takes back and then bishop at f4, something like that.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, but
not try to put pressure on the.
Sorry, here.
Exactly, put pressure on all the dark squares.
I can't draw arrows today. All kinds of illegal moves going on.
Yeah, keep in mind that everything is delayed.
And for me, still better on time for now.
Is it normal that I still see your channel offline?
How do you mean? Oh, do you mean in the game, or in? What do you mean?
No, the Twitch channel.
Still Can you not see it yet? Can you see the chat?
Nope. Do you see it?
Hi Jenna, how's it going? Is it Jenna or Jenna? Apparently you're checking the wrong channel link. Yeah, I don't know. Do you know what my Twitch channel is, right?
Is it Queen Rosie Mary, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I think I do.
Oh, you sent the wrong link in the Lichess chat, apparently.
Oh, it's...
Oh, so you've sent everybody to the wrong channel. That's why we only have 3 viewers.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold
no.
on.
Oh, no.
Let me see. I have to go and check this now. Honestly, sometimes if you want to do something right.
Oh, no, my bad. That's on me.
Queen Rosemary. Yeah, you said okay. I'm gonna just
Yeah,
link options, right?
that...
Right, hold on. I can't
I'm
even.
sorry,
It's okay.
everybody. That
I'm gonna just delete that. Right, hold on. Okay, I will put my Hold on. I actually can't put it because I'm on the phone and I don't know what the link is on the phone. I should get one of my can somebody who's watching put it into the VHS Crazyhouse channel, please? Because I can't do it on my phone. Because
yeah, I missed.
Yeah, you missed the IE. I should have sent
Yes,
you a link.
and
My
then...
bad. My bad. Although
No,
I
no,
think
this...
no, actually there was a link in the house.
Yeah, that's... GSBC is gonna make fun of me forever. Yeah, of course, Michael put the correct link there.
Yes, of course. Nobody has put one in this one though yet. I will see. Yeah. Did you find it yet?
Yeah, I'm looking at the
You're watching
stream.
now. Okay.
Yeah. I see the chat.
Let me just see. I have found a magic way. Hold on. I'm just gonna type it in manually on my phone while I let you talk about the game. While I think.
Right. So let's see what I missed
You do
here.
some commentary and I'll fix the admin stuff in the background. By which time
Right.
it's gonna be halfway through the match.
So now it's getting to time scramble. Position is still kind of unclear. I mean, Chewy did get a queen, but Fumitoks is very safe. And to be honest, I think I prefer black. I would take black here.
Yeah,
it's just easier to play in a time
I
scramble.
quite like the position.
He's just gonna give up the F8 rook. He doesn't care, and it's not so easy to. So he gets knight g3, I guess, and then pawn at e2, because he wants a knight g4. Yeah. Oh, he moved the pawn, not pawnette. Okay, he wants to keep the pawn for h2, I guess. It's fair. So the problem is now if rook takes the pawn, knight g4, and we get this. It's very scary for white, to be honest, to play this with 16 seconds on the clock. It's just tough. Rook at h4 is a mate threat, so he kind of has to do something about that. He doesn't have any attack or forced attack, so I think this is gonna be 3-1 soon. Okay, so he defends. Fair enough.
Are we allowed to mention Fumi and time scrambles?
Oh no, time is very low. Yeah, time is very low. It's just gonna do that, but that not optimal. Not optimal. Now he gets the same.
Just spamming all kinds of checks now.
No.
Uh-oh. It's not good.
Yeah, this is going south very fast. Yeah.
That didn't just go right there. Oh, 2-all though.
Sure, yes.
Hi, Constantina.
But this was a very good chance to do a break, as they call it in tennis, to win a game with black. It would have been something.
That would have been a super time to do it. Yes.
Yeah, notice that Chewy decided to avoid this queen h5 lines by just playing knight f6, knight c6 setup, and he's going for this for these lines. With the knight c5 move, it's a super weird, super unintuitive move. Credit to Vimpele for finding that, discovering that move and making it popular / played.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it too much.
No, it is very weird to see, but it actually is not bad.
Okay.
So the point is, if white takes, then black will get basically 2 pawns as compensation. And he's kind of provoked this eternal weakness on f2.
Okay.
And kind of has to play around he cannot go knight f3 obviously, so he has to do some knight e2, knight g3, or knight f4, something like that, which it can be a bit annoying. Knight at d6, interesting. I think Fumitoks is improvising here. I'm not sure if I like that. I think it's a bit rushed. But the point is, he doesn't lose the pawns this way. He just gives back the knight.
Yeah.
In a way
he's kind of
that
invading a little bit as well. With his
in a way
pawns
that creates some
on
problems for black.
c5, d6 is a bit of an invasion.
Yeah, and now Chewy plan is, okay, you give me the knight back, I give you the knight back again. So he wants to play knight takes d6, c takes d6, and bishop takes d6. And that's his plan to be safe.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
bishop
I'd definitely
f4, slightly weird, because what if e5 now? What's the plan there? I guess he doesn't care and goes queen takes d5 in that case. So this is interesting. I guess some players would do knight b5 here immediately, because they think, okay, I'm attacking the queen, and then when he moves the queen, I will get knight at c7 with check. And also, if knight b5, queen b4 with check, you have bishop at c3. So everything seems fine, right? But knight b5, bishop at a5, it's maybe a bit less clear.
Yeah.
And also there is queen e5 intermezzo. I still think it's the correct approach.
Yeah, you can always
bishop a5, bishop c3, queen e5. I guess you block on e4. I guess pawn at e4 there, and then bishop takes c3, pawn takes c3, and that should be okay. I guess some bishop at e3 after that to threaten pawn at f2. But white will always have that king e2 escape. Yeah, overall, I think white is okay. Okay, bishop e2, get the king f1 instead, yeah. Now is some sort of okay, he gets safe. I was expecting maybe bishop at e3.
Okay.
But it might not have been the best threat. It's very hard to play with black. Obviously, yes, by playing safe with the castle, you also allow bishop at d6.
Yeah.
It remains to be seen if he wants to try some bishop at b4. And bishop takes, knight takes, bishop at d6 again. Does he gain something from that? Maybe not. Right, so he decided that was not an improvement of the position. Now the problem is black wants to attack g2, obviously.
Yeah.
White has to decide if taking the rook is worth it.
I think with this threatened, I would be more worried about this. I think I'd rather defend g2 and just sort of the king feels a bit vulnerable.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I guess you can defend. We'll see. It is a bit risky, yes.
And of course, now we're going to get down to time scramble again, make everybody nervous.
Yeah, indeed. I guess
Everyone's
if
wondering how much
White had
risk
a
to
knack,
take.
exactly. So,
I was just saying he's
This
out of
is,
bishops.
yeah, he's out of bishops for sure. He plays this defensive move with tempo. Right, so he just takes f2. That's not scary at all. And now,
Yeah, now it's fine. Or is it?
yeah, he wants the bishop on e3 because it occupies a square that could be annoying if there was a knight there. So
True.
instead of going bishop b6, king f1, which allows for tactics, then he prefers to waste the pawn and force the opponent to also, well, not force, but invite the opponent to also waste the bishop there, and also making him safe at the same time.
Yeah, and finally get the knight out.
This is probably easier to play for White.
Oh, and time situation here. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's gonna go down to the time. And yeah, he's going for it. Don't think that was anything. I think he might have overpushed there, but let's see. Maybe he has pawn at g5 there. Not that. Ah. Pawn at g5 looked better. And now what? That's an excellent move. Now he doesn't know what to do. He's yeah. Oh, he's gonna take the rook, but does that do anything?
It gives him a bit of space, I guess.
This is tough. Also, bishop takes g5 is a thing. I don't think White can take back because probably knight e3 mates. What? They are. Oh no. This is the scramble. This is what happens in low time. Queen takes knight, but this is just desperation.
Yeah.
This is just desperation, and now bishop g5, game over. Okay, he takes the slower approach, but that's doesn't matter. Oh, actually, this is a good defense. I missed bishop a4 takes g2.
Okay. Still,
that was
still a bit low on.
Good find, but still.
I'm just worrying about.
Chewy misses this. Even queen at e3 was mating probably. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just resign. Okay, so Chewy, the first one to strike back with black.
Yeah.
Let's see if Fumi can do it.
And we saw he got really strong position in that last back game that there was a time scramble, so definitely possible.
Yeah, I think before the time scramble, White was doing well, and but it is tough to play a player like Chewy in a time scramble.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's not easy. So he repeats this line again with the bishop g3. Let's see if he has any improvement idea. And apparently not.
It's looking similar.
I guess he's content with what happened last game. He's getting a game with black, which is not bad. He's not getting like crushed in the opening.
Yeah.
And now king h7 maybe? Is that risky? Because you kind of wanted to defend h6. So how do you do that? Either bishop g7.
Well, okay. Yeah.
Now knight takes, and I guess king takes. Yeah. It's a thing. Oh, okay. Chewie is coming for blood. Huh. So now there are quite a few problems. Black, with some Queen H5 as well in the lines.
Mm.
Let's see what Fumi comes up with. Not very easy, because if you do some random move like knight at f4, which looks attacking, threatening, then you're also foiling white initiative with the trades. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at some line like knight at f4, then bishop takes, knight takes, bishop takes, pawn takes, knight g7, and then pawn at g3, or things like that.
Yeah.
Rook e8, it's a bit of admission he didn't find anything, and he just wants to play a move.
Yeah, I know those
and
moves.
Wait for...
You can't think of anything, so you say, right, I'm just going to make a move and try and do something.
Yeah. What if now I
usually they're not successful for me.
Nah, they usually are not for anybody, I guess. But I mean, it's either that or time goes down. So you got to play something.
I call them nothing moves. It's like, I need to make a move. I don't really know what to do. I'm just going to make a nothing move. I'm going to try not to hang something, but it also doesn't have a concrete idea behind it.
Yeah, I think I would have preferred rook g8. Rook g8 over that. And now... Let's see if there was some point to this... move. Maybe... Well, can he take g7 actually? So I'm looking at knight takes g7, bishop takes g7, king h7. Then I guess knight at f6, king takes g7.
For me, it's getting into time.
Knight at f5. I don't think knight at f5 mates. Yeah, this is tough because you're defending and you're going in time pressure. I think this is 1-0. Oh no, I don't like that at all. I think he's trying to bishop takes e5 and then knight at e2 and find some counterattack. But white can just go knight takes h5 here, and
yeah,
I think white just winning. Yeah. Oh, so this was the idea. Bishop at f6. It just doesn't work. Yeah. Pretty bad. This is just a resign moment.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
It's also hard to find tricks for black. There's nothing to be tried really. Okay, that's GG.
Okay, it's 4-2, Chewy.
Yeah, not the kind of position you want to play with low time. I agree, Konstantina.
No.
I definitely agree.
Even with plenty of time, it looked nasty. But definitely not with loads of time.
Yeah. It's just too easy for for white to find moves. And it's 4-2, but it's just one loss with white. So the score has to be put in perspective, right? The white wins are kind of expected.
Sure.
So Chewy just has one win with black, more than Fumi has. The problem is he's repeating this line, and previous time it went poorly for Fumi. So let's see if he can find some improvement. This time he's not taking a c5. I like this decision, to be honest. I think it makes black life a bit harder.
Yeah.
I think now he's like, okay, and what do I do with this c5 knight? Like, where can it go?
Yeah, it's annoying if you put something somewhere and you want someone to take it and they know that and they just don't take it, and then you have to find other ways to fill the time and to, fix the position that they didn't.
It's very similar. Yeah, it's very similar to those knight f6 lines, where black plays knight f6 after.
Oh yeah. Is this the one where you want to take and you get your double pawns?
Exactly. You want white to take with the pawn with the e pawn on f6 and get a super safe king side, and then white just doesn't take it for a while, and everybody there waiting.
Everybody under 1600 usually takes it, and people above 1700 don't always take it, I find. But yeah.
I think what defines a good player is to know when to take stuff.
Yeah.
Which is surprisingly not as often as you would think.
I mean, it's hard to know, isn't it, really?
And yeah, I think that's definitely one of my weaknesses. I tend to grab stuff, and sometimes that's just not correct. Like, it's not.
See it, take it.
It's too slow. Okay, so what happened is bishop b6 is trying to create these diagonal troubles. I think I would do king h1 at some point if I were Fumitoks, just sidestepping from
just to get out of the
potential risks.
Because now this bishop needs some protecting as well, because it's just in the air.
Yeah, he's choosing a different approach with bishop e3. I'm not entirely a fan of this, but I also don't see anything immediately wrong with it, so sure.
Yeah, it's a plan. That's definitely a thing.
Yeah, I think he was considering for a moment knight takes c7, just to get pawn at d6 in and create some annoyance.
Sure.
But he decided to be solid player in the end.
Yes, that's good. I think we probably need a bit of solid and safety, but also not to get into a time scramble in a difficult position. Easier said than done, of course.
Yeah, I think time scrambles are gonna be a problem. Knight e4, and suddenly Chewy is doing something with that knight that was so useless before. Kind of inviting the trade. And also putting pressure on d4, obviously. Oof, f5. No fear there. So first of all, I'm curious what's his plan for e takes f5. I think he wants to just, I don't know, push e6. But then, like, he's gonna have some problem with bishop takes e3 at some point. Maybe he just doesn't care.
Unless he
sack the bishop.
True. Unless he sticks another bishop somewhere else.
He does this, but I think this is a bit of a concession.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm gonna trade down the bishops, and then I expect some, maybe bishop b6 again. Just asking of white to block on f2 or something. Oh no, he goes more aggressively.
I was just gonna say, everything's kind of open and looking a bit scary here.
I We'll just take f3. I don't think it's a big deal. G takes. What then?
G takes, but what about knights on h3 and things?
Knight h3, king h1, I don't see a real problem with it. But he definitely is a bit more scared than that.
Get rid of that thing there. Yeah, it doesn't need to be there.
I kind of like the bishop d5 approach. I don't like rook takes f3 though. I think.
Right. You felt it's better take with G.
Really,
yeah.
Not really needed, but maybe he's kind of proving he had the plan there. Let's see.
That just seems like an invitation to take the rook, but...
Yeah, I don't think you should take the rook.
Not
or if you... Yeah. No, I don't think. I think I would consider bishop b7 or just sidestepping with the queen. Yeah, sidestepping with the queen is a possibility. And he does it in this order. And now he's gonna go, yeah, c6 and kind of pre-moving drop on d6, on d7, sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe not pre-moving because what if queen takes c6? You know, you never know. Sometimes there are some pre-move tricks that are avoided. And it is a bit scary now. He has to play some defensive move here for sure. But what's a good defensive move? Huh.
Yeah.
That covers f2 for sure. And I guess you have to take, and then knight at h3, take, and then take, and king g2, I think. And then knight takes f2, and queen at g3, something like that.
Time scrambles again.
Yeah. Okay, he didn't... He hesitated. He didn't want to go for the knight at h3. I think now bishop at g3 is kind of forced. Well, not forced, but obvious.
Yeah.
And he doesn't take the knight. Interesting. I think he could have. He's just playing it safe.
I think white king's in the... going for a walk in the middle of the board.
Yeah. I think he can do this pawn at f5. What? What? Okay. No. Okay, sure. So he's created an knight h6 threat. And he's kind of winning a tempo because he's forcing Chewy to do something about it. And now bishop and yeah, be fast paced.
You can just keep spamming stuff in the...
So now I think he's just going to go pawn at e7, but he cannot because bishop b4. So
yeah,
he makes him use the bishop, and then he goes bishop. Okay.
but they're gaining time with all of this spamming bishops.
Yeah. I think Fumi is totally in control. He could never lose this. It's just a matter
Never
of
say
technique.
never.
No, I don't believe. I think you do queen at e7 now, and just GG. Or maybe he's calculating knight at h6.
What about pawn?
Because
oh,
that's more forced.
That's nasty.
What about pawn? Pawn, yeah, there was bishop b4.
I was going to say pawn at e7, but he did already, so he did it before I said it.
Pawn at d7, there was bishop b4, which could have been annoying. But maybe then he would do knight h6, and that was just to cut off king e7 later. Who knows? But I mean, he's just in control here. There's no way he fails. He can take with the pawn, then knight g4, king g1, and he's safe. Yeah, he can. And this is when you stop and ask for knight to your partner.
Yes. Oh,
Okay, so I guess he blocks here. Opponent d4, that's funny. Okay.
yeah.
Chewie is staying alive, which is
He is, isn't he?
it's
He's kind
kind
of immortal.
yeah. Now he's just fed up with it. He's going straight for the mate and rook g8, and that's okay. Sure.
And that's it. But again, a white win, so pretty much expected. 4-3. Chewy. Yeah, it was a bit of a crazy ending, right?
Yeah, I was. I mean, Chewie did drag it for more than he could have. I think he could have easily resigned 20 moves before, but maybe it's just to test the nerves of the opponent.
Yeah.
In a match
Maybe he
like
just
this,
was hoping for some kind of time panic or something.
yeah. And now Fumitoks is striking back. He's unraveling a novelty. Wow. Okay, I think
Alright,
this went well for
It's
black.
gonna be like this.
I think pawn at f4 is a novelty.
Okay.
So first of all, he changed his opening as black because he needs to strike back. He doesn't have many games left where he can do it.
Yeah.
And
But he's definitely going for it
instead
this
of
time.
yeah, he's going for a all-in line. And instead of going for the usual approach, which is like move 6, pawn at a3 or something like that, because you usually want to undermine c3 knight.
Yeah.
He went pawn at f4, and then I think Chewie answer was not the top line, but it's also hard to know what to do there. So queen at c3, queen takes c3 is. See, Constantina is asking if this is a playable sacrifice. I think that's actually more than playable. I think that's good for black. I think that's just an advantage. But now you also have to convert it. I mean, it's not enough to surprise the opponent. It's just black play is a bit easier, I think. And Chewie decides to play king d2 to go king c1, king b1, and be safe forever.
Yeah.
That's his main aim here.
Sort of manual castle plan B.
Yeah, I think. Okay, he's also giving away a free knight, so maybe e4 is a move here. But I guess you want to do rook d8 first, because you really want to secure that e file.
Yeah.
I see now Fumi is taking it with calm. He knows he has a good position, and he doesn't want to mess it up.
Yeah. Like, it would be nice if he wins this game and then we get, well, see more match. That's just me being greedy as a spectator.
I think he has decent chances. I think the main issue is going to be time. So if he gets to prime scramble time, that's maybe annoying. And not just maybe annoying, it's going to be 50-50. So, and then I would favor Chewie in scrambles. But black really has a good position, so now I still take black despite the time situation.
Sure. And we're away from time trouble just yet.
Yeah, and I think you can even consider something like bishop at d2 here. Is that the move?
I was looking at that.
Does
Would you
it
take
do
the knight
something?
first on
No, I would
just leave it?
keep the tension and only take when you actually need the knight.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I see that.
But I guess bishop at d2, king d1, sorry, king b1 wasn't really enough. So now he's preparing something similar, because now bishop at d2, king b1, bishop takes c3 is a thing. But okay, first you have to defend.
Yeah.
And interestingly, he doesn't take e6. I think he could have taken without any problem. But he prefers to keep the pin. And I expect that pawn at e6 could be a thing again. And I think he wants to reply with rook takes f3. Because after g takes f3, he has pawn at g2, maybe. Would that be the idea? And now pawn at d5, yeah, cut off. Okay, now bishop takes f3 for sure, and then pawn at g2. That's without thinking.
Yeah.
Without thinking, yeah, he is thinking.
Okay.
Oh, he didn't have.
He thought something
didn't
else.
have a pawn.
Oh, he doesn't have a pawn. Okay, so
Yeah,
he can just go for.
I forgot he.
You can go for this queen and. What another? No, would you put another
forgot he
knight there, or
used
would
the
you just
pawn on
take?
d5.
No, you can't.
I think you can just take. That's fine. But okay, bishop d2, bishop takes c3. It's maybe not playable anymore.
I think he wants to say, and there's a free pawn there as well. 23.
Yeah, I was looking for something more drastic. No, not drastic, more critical. But he can also like slow play it. Problem is time is a thing now, and oof, I don't like where this is going at all. Bishop h7 is a huge
time situation.
Yeah, bishop h7 is a huge problem. Oh no, this is going south.
Oh.
And now pawn at f7, I think, just mates.
Yeah, it was looking really good for black, but the time situation just.
Yeah. Yeah, this is sad. It was a good try, though. I think he got good chances with this opening.
Yeah.
Nice, and that's a nice clean mate.
5-3. So if Chewy wins this one, then that's it. But it's not over yet.
But I mean, Fumi has white, so
yeah. So let's hope he.
Let's see. I think it's gonna come down to the next one. Really.
He needs to win the next 2 games really to stay in it, doesn't he?
Yeah, to stay in the match, yes. I'm just looking briefly at the previous one to see what went wrong. He had like a -10 advantage, like it was a strong position. Yeah, and suddenly the d2 was a bit too slow. Yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah. No, because it looked like he was building up a really good attack, I thought.
Yeah, and bishop takes f3 that I was suggesting. The other hand was not as strong. He probably shouldn't have played that. He probably should have consolidated a bit, maybe bishop at g6. Okay, let's not miss this game.
Yeah,
here.
You can go back over it later. I'm sure you will.
So he did something interesting. So Chewy stopped going for that knight c5 line.
Yeah.
And he instead left the knight on f6 for take. Fumi did actually take the knight. Because after d6 he's kind of forced to do it, while after d5 he could have, waited before taking the knight. And then we went for this knight at h5, knight f4. I'm not super familiar with, but I think I've seen it before.
I don't think I've seen much of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where I've who's played that. But still, white position looks okay. I think this is less crushing though than other white attempts.
Yeah.
This looks like it's a game. It's a 50-50 game. Oof. Knight takes d4. Very aggressive. And I think you just take f3 and then pawn at g2.
It sounds simple, but it never feels that simple, does it?
Nah, it always feels very scary. But I mean, what else? You cannot leave the pawn on f3. So you gotta take it.
No, you can't.
The alternative, I guess, it's knight at h4 here. But I think I prefer pawn g2.
Yeah. I must say, I always get nervous if my g2 pawn is missing.
Okay, he went for the knight h4 option. Somehow I don't... Okay, I guess now white can... black can take on e2. And then maybe play something like g5. And fork the knights. I expect knight g6 or something like that there. Oh. Now pawn g2 maybe? Nope. Okay, I like this actually. Now bishop d takes e2. Knight c3, I guess. Queen d3. Maybe not queen d3. Yeah, maybe it's not so easy. Problem with queen d3 is knight takes e2 and then bishop takes e2, bishop at e4. Okay, so he just decides to keep the queen. I actually like the idea, but what's the plan after queen e7? Yeah, he needs to have something here. And I doubt he has. And he can do bishop b4 and claim that knight takes queen, bishop takes queen is a fair trade. I don't know if I really believe that. But yeah, I also didn't really see many other options. So Chui declines the queen trade and just takes, and then pawn at d6, I expect. Yeah. And now I guess pawn at g2 is a thing.
Yeah.
But maybe that was too passive. He decides to attack instead. I guess that's fair. The problem is now pawn takes g7 threatens knight at h6 mate. So instead, Chui takes on h6, correct? And this is a game I would not be very comfortable playing for either color, actually. But yeah, it feels like 15 seconds on the clock is gonna be tough to win this.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Found something.
Oh.
Now, queen is not an option because of the mate. Pawn f7, pawn g7. But also pawn g5, queen takes queen, rook takes queen, pawn f7 is a problem. But I guess it's not enough of a problem, I think. Wait, can he go queen e6 here? I think queen e6.
Time though.
Yeah, queen e6. Yeah, time is a problem, and knight e2 is also a big problem. in many lines.
Yeah.
What does he do here? He takes the rook. Take the rook. He has to take the rook.
Okay.
And now he hopes that he's not mated. He's probably mated.
Yeah.
Knight h3.
Couple of knights
And then
queen.
knight
Looks
takes knight
bad.
f3.
And time.
Yeah. Right.
And that is.
And that's GG's.
That's
wow.
it. It's 6-3. Wow. That was a good match, though.
Yeah.
It's sad
was
about the
definitely-
black games earlier that could have been a different outcome. I think they were very, very good games.
Yeah, I think the score doesn't really tell the whole story. I think a couple games, Fumi kind of threw away.
Yeah.
He had a very good position in a couple games, and we could be talking about 4-4, 5-5, something like that.
Sure. Definitely.
It's a bit of a shame, but I mean, congratulations to Chewy, who played very solidly.
Sure.
I think was very good at adapting. In the first games, he was a bit threw off by Fumi lines, and then he was good at switching and finding something he was more comfortable in. I think that's the sign of a strong player.
It's a good skill to have for sure.
Yeah, many legendary players like Zhang Li are super good at adapting. You might catch them in a few lines in the first games, then they always will find the correct approach to the opponent, and I think that's an amazing skill to have at the top level.
Yeah.
All right, so
that's it. Do you want to go back and look over any of the games quickly, or is there anything you missed at the time, and we can?
I think definitely some scrambles went fast for poor old me. I was trying to analyze and find moves, but they were moving faster than I was analyzing. Yeah. I think we can maybe have a look with the analysis board at was it the last game? I think the game number 8. Yeah, game number 8 was very interesting.
So the game before this?
Before this one, yeah.
Is this the one?
Yeah. Exactly.
And we can see. Yeah, definitely black was better. So I can just scroll through, and you can tell me if you want.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. I think we can also toggle the analysis engine.
Oh, do you want to turn it on?
Just curious.
Here?
Yeah. Just curious to see. So up to pawn at f4, it was all prep. Let's go on. Knight, yeah. Oh, I guess the computer is slowed down. Yeah, this sacrifice that Constantino was asking, is this playable? This is actually pretty strong for black.
Did we? Oh, did we? Sorry, yeah. Did I miss it already?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry,
yeah, it's a queen for
pieces. I'm tired.
It's all right. Don't worry. It was an intense match to follow.
Yeah, I was tired already.
I think this gave Chewy quite a few problems, and he was lucky to come out alive out of this opening. I wanted to see exactly where it all went wrong. Because it was.
Where did the big blunder here? You mean, or where did it go wrong at this end?
Where did it go wrong for black?
Okay, so I guess we'll scroll through whatever happened.
Yeah, we can go a bit fast at this move. This is all just normal.
Now it's starting to turn.
And somewhere around here, here it started to turn. Can we go back a couple moves?
Yeah, I don't think.
I just wanted to see. Before I think the bishop takes f3. Yeah, this bishop takes f3. That I also said I would do it immediately, but that's because I thought I had the pawn in hand for some reason. I thought pawn at g2 would follow, but no pawns. So instead of taking f3, what was the approach? I think bishop at g6 was a thing.
Where even are we? My poor
Last move
brain is
before this.
before this. My brain's shutting down. Before this move here.
Yeah, before
Where are we?
before bishop takes 3. So white
Let's
plays.
see.
White plays bishop e3.
Bishop d3.
This really seems hopeless for white. If you look from here,
Mm.
you wonder like how did it go wrong?
Yeah, it does. It looks so
Yeah,
bad. Everything's coming.
yeah. Instead of this bishop takes a 3, just defend the light squares and you're safe forever. But instead he allowed that h7 to be weak, e6 to be weak.
This
Yeah,
was the big
that's
blunder
tough
here.
loss. Yeah, but
That
even
was...
before, I think, yeah, I mean, instead of bishop d2, you were probably still in time to defend with bishop g6. But the problem is, if you take on a 3 and you don't have something, you're just you're breaking the how's it called? Like there is a lot of tension, and you're breaking the tension without
Yeah, there
a
was a sort of a
real
solid structure, and then
motivation.
it's all starting to dissolve.
Yeah, and you're also giving diagonals to white that start throwing on e6.
And now it's just better.
Yeah, so I think this was the decisive moments of the match, to be honest.
Yeah. And it's so hard to tell at the time in the game, what... something looks reasonable, but then it's a total blunder, and you just think, well, why is it a blunder? It's not always obvious at the time.
Right, and then the clock is ticking and everything is going fast. It's very hard to...
Actually, black was under more time pressure here because he had 16 seconds against a minute and 11 seconds at this point. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean for black.
Yeah, sure. Any other games you want to look at,
right.
or is that?
I think this was the most critical. The other big one, I think, was the other early miss. Let me see which game it was.
Wasn't it? Oh, here. This was the one. I'm just going to scroll down the cross table. Was it this game here?
I think it was game 4. Game 4, yeah. I think yes.
Yeah, I think this is game 4. If we just go through this, I think.
And this could have been 3-1, an early lead. I think this could have like changed the whole match, because then morale is a bit different for Fumi, and yeah, Chewy takes a bit of a hit. So let's see where this went wrong.
Because it seems okay at the minute, but
yeah, this was all normal, pretty slow. Oh, that bishop g7 thing, yeah. But then here, Chewy was maybe a bit too greedy. He wanted to get the queen. And then suddenly, Fumi was super safe.
I've got this the wrong way round, haven't I?
No, why?
No? Wait a minute. Yeah, no, because I had
Chewy
at the
I mean...
Sorry, yeah, because I was thinking I don't recognize this game, but it's the wrong way up. Sorry, I have to go back now because it's the wrong way up, but I have to look at it. This shows how tired. I was looking at it going, I don't remember this.
It looks so different from the other side.
Where was I when this game happened? But yeah, because I thought this is the game I was after, and it is, but it was just...
Okay, so, wow.
Or actually,
I think if we go move 25 is very interesting.
Yeah, it's around here somewhere, around the late 20s. There was a blunder in 25, which was recovered from.
Yeah, he didn't really use it, but then he used the same idea. So let's go to move 25. So
That was
yeah, around here, he played h takes, and bishop f2 here was very strong. He didn't find it. After bishop takes g3, h takes g3. That was a big blunder apparently for white, because bishop takes f2 instead could have been crushing instead of bishop at f4. Which I mean, I understand the idea of bishop at f4, but if you do bishop takes f2, rook takes f2, knight takes g3, and then supposedly king h2, bishop at f4, then that's much stronger. So yeah, that's a bit of a miss. But then they went on a bit, and the same idea actually happened. He went bishop takes f2 later, just a bit slower, but he got it in the end.
For? We need to get you streaming so you can move the pieces.
Yeah, I think I should definitely try out.
Although you won't need me if that happens. That means
streaming and and doing arrows on the board and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
It would be an interesting experience for sure. Yeah, this issue was very nice.
Strong for black here.
It was very good for black. I actually wanted to see what was the move.
Tell me which move to go to.
I think there was. So let's go on a bit. After this issue fine, that was all very good. Black took, then knight g4, take, king h3, and then take the rook. I think that was all correct. And then yes, take, and rook h5, right? Around here, I think wasn't pawn at g4. Because I'm sure there was something here. Oh, rook at h1. Rook at h1 is genius. Yeah, I completely missed that. But I was sure there was something. It's a very tough position to have on 16 seconds. And oh my god, look at h1.
And then
sorry? King takes. And now g4, g3. And you don't have king h1 as an escape. Well, you can drop a new pawn, yeah.
Or whatever, you can move it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, because if
it's such an amazing mate, rook at h1. It's
would never think of that, especially if you're in time trouble. Well, I wouldn't.
So to be honest, I really didn't see it.
It's just so.
I was looking at ideas with like. Yeah, it's hard to find. I was looking at pawn g4, but
it's wild.
It's not as good.
No. So so at this point then it's
this. Yeah, he didn't have any time to find something.
No,
so he fought
13
seconds, and then he went for something, but yeah.
Yeah, and then it just but good match.
Was definitely a very interesting match. And yeah.
More tonight, I think, isn't there? What time is
Best of luck to both of them in their game against the player who beat me, actually. Crawling Flower.
Okay,
he's a mysterious player.
Crazy8 playing Crawling Flowers. Yeah, I'm trying to remember who's playing.
Yeah,
who.
exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
I believe Crawling Flower is probably an alt of a known player, but I have no idea who it is.
I have that feeling too, but
it definitely
I have no
looks.
Idea. I don't know if anyone knows who they are. It's a mystery. I definitely don't know.
Yeah, mystery player.
Sure.
And I can guarantee it's very hard to prepare for mystery players because you don't know what's their repertoire. You don't know what you're gonna face.
Of course, and I guess this is the whole point of playing on an alt, so you can just be secretive and keep all your prep private.
Yeah.
Sure.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, thanks Queen Rosemary for hosting me, and I'm really sorry again for failing the link.
That's okay. We'll know for next time.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Hold on, let me see. I'm just checking to see who is online.
The problem is that there was an actual channel with that name. So when I typed it,
it
it
autofilled.
didn't give me like a not existing
Sorry.
page, and then I would have realized. It just gave me another another channel. That's
Yes.
a bad fail from me.
Oh well.
Anyway,
We'll do these things. No
I
problem.
think
Well, thank
I'll
you very much for your commentary. Thanks very much to the Lone Wolf, and all the best in the rest of your tournament as well in the other bracket. And we can
you.
raid
Thank
Chewy.
you.
I think he's still online. I mean, I don't know if he really is, but we can try.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Thanks very much, and
All right.
we'll see you guys next time. All right. And enjoy the rest of the
everybody.
day. Enjoy the match this evening. Details are on the forum in the Lichess Crazyhouse team. All right. See you next time. Bye.